This is a video on the life cycle of yellow flag iris taken from March 2023 through March 2024. We hope you enjoy it, can learn from it, and we can get rid of this invasive, noxious weed species from our lake.
This is yellow flag iris, and I'm going to show you when it's small like this. Wear gloves, long sleeve shirt, pants, and you can reach down toward the bottom, and in this soil you can pull it out, and then you want to bag it. You don't want to leave it on the ground. So this stuff's young, but you can see how many roots it's got on it. It's incredible. And these are young plants, new seeds. I'm going to pull these out, and then we're going to try to find these are real young ones right here. And if you pull them out when they're young like that, it doesn't take any effort at all. So this is yellow flag iris right here. We're going to track it over its life cycle this year to show you what it looks like at different stages. This is the blooming stage, and then it'll grow seed pods, and then we'll show you plants with the seed pods on it. There's a couple of them along this canal bank. And we'll show you how to safely remove them from the water or the land and dispose of them. Now this is a fully mature yellow flag iris. It's getting ready to seed out. Another couple weeks you'll have the flowers will be gone and seeds will be coming out, seed pods. And if you get down real close to the bottom, gather it up, you can tell you can't pull that out. You can see you loosen the ground up around it, and you can get those roots up. And that's what you want to do. You want to get the whole plant, roots and all, if you can. Wear gloves, long sleeve shirt, long pants, just for safety precautions. You may not be susceptible to the sap in this plant, but this plant has a lot of, you open that thing up, and it's got a lot of juice in it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's that juice in that plant that is toxic, and it'll cause a serious rash on your skin. Animals too, it doesn't matter. So we're going to bag this stuff up and haul it off. So this is a yellow flag iris. It's almost done with its bloom. It's the 9th of June. And you can see right here the seed pods are forming. So it's a week later. We're back out here to this same yellow flag iris bush on the Lake Lawrence Community Club shoreline. And you can see very clearly that the flowers are now gone and the seed pods are coming out. Those seed pods are maturing. Another couple of weeks, those seed pods will be fully mature. and we'll probably end up coming out here and showing you how you take care of the plant if it's not dying because of a treatment. We're supposed to have a treatment on 3 days. We'll see how effective it is. Okay, so it's Tuesday. They treated last Friday, so it's been 4 days. You can see it's taking effect. The seed pods are tipping. The leaves on the plant are burning slightly, so they treated this plant as they did all the others. I can see down through there that the tips are turning brown. So the application seems to have worked, and we'll see what this looks like in a few more weeks, and then come back to you. Okay, back with you this morning. As you can see, we have a tall yellow flag iris. It's about 4 foot tall, very mature plant with seed pods, numerous seed pods. Everywhere where a flower bloomed, you're going to have seed pods on it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seed pods on that one stem. Now you're wearing gloves, long sleeve shirt, long pants, and you want to cut. When you give seed pods like this on a plant, you try to dig it out of the ground would be damn near impossible. So you want to cut right below the last seed pod stem and put it in a bucket or a bag that you're going to throw in the garbage. So we're going to cut all the seed pods off of this. That means it can't reseed, it can't throw additional seeds. Although the plant will continue to live, it'll die its normal life in the spring, and then it'll come back next year. And as long as you keep cutting the seed pods off and don't let the seed pods generate new seeds, this plant won't spread. Except through the rhizomes. Now this one plant has multiple flowers, multiple stems, multiple seed pods. You want to make sure you get them all. As I'll show you in a later video of a plant that I'm watching, I'll show you how many seeds are in one seed pod. So we've got all the seed pods off of this plant. Now we're going to go up and down the beach here, and we're going to take care of the rest of them. So stay with me as I bring you more shots of this particular plant and others along the lake, so that we can teach you how to take care of yellow flag iris. Today's the 15th of July. On the 16th of June, this area was treated with yellow flag iris. This is the same plant that we've been monitoring for the last month and a half. You can see it's almost burnt down to the ground at this point in time. So it is a dead yellow flag iris. It will not come back next year. This is what we want to see after our treatment. And I'm glad now after a month that this is what we are seeing. So this is what you should see on your yellow flag iris. You can see this one over here. It's also getting burnt down just like this one. I can look down the beach here, and all the areas that were treated along the LLCC shoreline are going to die, and they are not going to come back. But the seeds that are in the ground will come back for years, so we have to continue to take care of it. So now I'm going to take you to a location where the treatment did not get applied to the yellow flag iris. It's an area on West Lake Lawrence on the west side, and I'll show you what that plant looks like today, a month after treatment was supposed to be done. We're over here on West Lake Lawrence on the west side, where, as you can see, we've got a lot of tall grass and we've got yellow flag iris intermixed with it. The chemical treatment on the 16th of June did a really good job on the plants that they hit, but here's one that they didn't hit. I'm going to show it to you up close. Frank Hudix here assisted me this morning. You can see the seed pods on this. Now we're going to clip this seed pod. I'm going to take the seed pod back with me to my shop. I'm not going to open the seed pods up here because they dump out all over the ground. And we're going to show you what healthy seed pods look like and how many are in this one stem of a yellow flag iris plant. And then Frank's going to go around and clip the seed pods for all the ones that were treated. And I'm going to take one of those home with me and show you the difference between a treated yellow flag iris plant seed pod and an untreated. So you can get an idea for just how many seeds are in here and why you want to make sure that they're treated or they're cut.
And this was treated?
This was treated on 16 June. It's now the 15th of July, a month later. And we've been tracking the growth and the progress of the yellow flag iris this year and the treatment this year. So you can see the treatment of the yellow flag iris going around here. Frank took and actually marked his yellow flag iris with orange tape because the grass was getting up so tall that he was afraid that the contractor wouldn't be able to see them. So we're going to cut the stem off of a treated yellow flag iris, and we're going to take that home to the shop and open it up, and I'll show you the difference between the seed pods in there. And again, all of these seed pods are going to be clipped off this just in case there's any viable seeds in there. And over here you can see where the treatment worked. And this is the kind of waterfront we'd like to see people have. You know, get access to your lake and your dock, but let your vegetation grow up. It acts as a filter for water runoff, stormwater runoff, and stuff like that, and provides an opportunity to take out pollutants before they get into our lake. Back from the lake in our little excursion to collect seed pods from the yellow flag iris. We've got two sets here. The one on the left is the one that wasn't treated this year, 16th of June, and this one was treated on the 16th of June. It's now the 15th of July, a month later, and you can see that the one that was not treated is full, getting ready to bust open, and the one that was treated has not grown pretty much at all since it was treated. We're going to open these up, and I'm going to show you the seed pods inside. This is the seed pods from the one that was not treated. You can see I sliced it open, and they're healthy seeds. This is the one from the yellow flag iris that was treated, and you can see they're dead. They're not growing. And they probably should not be viable seeds, even if they would pop open, which it doesn't look like they're going to do. They're just going to die and shrivel up on the vine. So you've got seeds that were not treated, seeds that were, and you can see how many seeds are in this thing. Now that's one seed pod with the seeds right there. On that one stem, there were 6 pods. So one stem is going to produce hundreds of seeds. One plant each year. That's why we want you to clip the seed pod stems below the pods themselves. Put them in a trash bag. Put them in your trash. Do not put them in compost. You can see this one here is already splitting open. That's a mature plant. And it was just about ready to drop its seeds. They're lightweight. They'll float all over the lake, blow in the wind, and affect everything. Hopefully this video has been informative, educational, and we can do the right thing around the lake by making sure that we get rid of this plant. So it's the end of March 2024, and we're going to finish our series on the life cycle of a yellow flag iris. You can see yellow flag iris is starting to come up along the shoreline here. The seedlings are coming out, and while it's this small and this short, they're real easy to pull out of the ground, but there are a lot of them, and you got to just keep pulling these out in order to prevent the regrowth. So the seeds wash up on the beach during the winter and they start growing. So while they're this size, you want to pull them. Like that. So there's probably a couple hundred babies like that along the Lake Lawrence Community Club shoreline. And if you pull them while they're little and young, you can get them out. If you wait until they grow up to be adults, like you saw in the fall of last year, it makes it harder to get them out. This area down here was heavily infested with yellow flag iris. Got a lot of young ones coming back up. Some of them may need to be dug out of the ground. But this will include our video on the life cycle of the yellow flag iris. And I would encourage everybody to go along your shoreline during this time of the year and pull these little babies out of the ground before they get mature. And throw them in your trash. Don't throw them in your recycle or your rubbish. You want to get rid of them. Put them in a plastic bag, put them in your trash. And that's the only way to take care of these things. So, hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you for watching.